Would you drink water from this? I wouldn't. This is the Plastimo 150 litre inner tube for my water tank, and it is gross. My dad is out here helping me today. We're gonna clean this up.
Welcome back to another episode of Sailboat Shellessea. I'm in the process of making my 1982 Beneteau First 30 sailable and livable again, so I'm going through some projects one by one. If this sort of project interests you, then don't forget to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and you'd get to see my videos as soon as I post them. Emptying the tank and removing it from the boat took some time, but it was a fairly easy process. I did it on a day that I was just tired of doing everything, and I got it done, and it was really fulfilling to do. I'd also like to take this moment to thank my shells, aka my patrons. Thanks, folks. The great part of having everything recorded is that I'll be able to see this as a reference when it's time to put everything back together again. Right now in Trinidad and Tobago, the hardware stores are closed, and I'm not sure when they're going to open again. So I'm not sure how long it'll be until I can purchase the hoses that I want to replace. So a common reason for replacing the hoses, even when they're not leaking, especially for the water tank, is that the hoses kind of influence the taste of the water as well, and the smell of the water. So even though I'm going to clean out the bag, I'm not sure how well cleaning out hoses that have been around for maybe the last 10 or so years is going to work. So I think it's just in my best interest to change out the hoses. There it is. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a cute little kitty cat on that boat. Oh my goodness, he's coming down. Oh my gosh. This makes me happy. Alright, back to business, back to the task at hand. Now I have the water bladder, water tank at home, and it's time to get started on this job.
Ah, lizard.
Look.
Where's he? Hey, buddy. Off you go.
Look closely at how dirty inside the tank is. We'll come back to this.
Oh, it says he did too. What else does it say?
Believe it or not, yes, you can get the tank out of the casing, out of the bag. Don't worry, you got this.
This is the Plastimo 150 litre inner tube for my water tank, and it is gross. I've been using this water, but not to drink, just for like boat chores. And I think this is a date from when it was bought or last serviced. I'm guessing it's when it was bought. So the 16th of the 6th, 06, which is now 15 years, something so. And yeah, there's this grime all through it. It was full of water.
These are the fittings that get the water into the bag and out of the bag, but we need to trap the water in the bag right now.
Okay, you need to get the tripod if I want this. We have 2 tripods around.
No, but it's good.
Yeah, get a 10 by 20 plastic bag inside there.
Oh, you're filling it up more?
Right. I'm going to top this down soon.
Oh, you have to make it not too heavy so we could actually...
Yeah, that's why I have stuff on. It's easier to open so you get some.
So you saw that. Alright, so here we have some improvements.
What you need now is a bottle of bleach.
Okay, so step one was to fill it with some water and agitate it. Now that is adding the bleach. So we got the Clorox. Now it's in there.
This might add a steam on it.
Bleach?
Yeah. Just rub these spots through there. So getting black turn to brown and show the camera.
Wait, it's too high. You could walk back.
I'm using an old t-shirt that I cut into a rag just to get the exterior of the tank cleaned as well. In a future video you'll see me making lots of rags from old clothes. Right now Goodwill and none of these places are accepting clothes, so well, I made the best of it.
That little corner is stubborn. Look.
Right. Like, we need to pull the microphone now.
Alright, so on the inside of the bag I have bleach and water mixture, mainly bleach and like 80% bleach. And on the exterior I just have some soap powder on a cloth and I'm scrubbing it. And as I'm scrubbing it, it's also just like agitating the algae on the inside, the black stuff, the brown black stuff on the inside, and that's helping it to come off. So on the exterior you have me pressing against it, on the interior you have the bleach working. And you can see a huge difference already. I'm also cleaning in the seams. This one's kind of hard, let me show you where it was easier. Yeah. So I'm also cleaning the seams as I go, just so the end product is a really good deep clean, like across here. Yeah. Rinse, rinse, rinse. I still have the chlorine bleach inside. I'm just rinsing the exterior for now.
If you're enjoying what you're watching, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see more when it's uploaded. And if you'd like to support, check the links in the bio. I've got Patreon and an Amazon wishlist. Cheers!
Now it's full, I'm going to take out the hose. Should I? Wait. So this is bleachy water. So Dad just adding some more bleach to it. It looks pretty clean. Do you remember what it looked like before? Or do you drink water from this now? Clean it out pretty well. It's come a long way in the last like hour or so, and we're gonna leave a bit of bleach in it overnight and get back to it in the morning. But so far it looks good, completely salvageable and no leaks, so pretty happy about that.
What we're looking at now is the following afternoon. It spent about the last day with bleach in it, and it just soaked. We can see that it's a lot cleaner than it was before. There's still some brown in it, but not a lot at all.
That's actually the stain, right? What I'm telling you is the stain.
Alright, gonna take out the hose now. This is mostly bleach that we left in last night, and I just added, well, not mostly, but it's bleach from last night, and then I just filled it up with water. So out you go. Heavy. What's your piece?
Okay, so how clean you think it is?
Clean enough to drink from. Well,
Yeah.
when it's not bleachy water. What do you drink from it?
Just water.
I'm not sure if you remember what it looked like at first on the inside, but now it's super clean. So the shake, senora.
Now that the plastic bag and the fitting are back on and it's watertight, I'm just going to roll around the water to try and get rid of any residual bleach that might be inside, and out it goes. Getting the bladder back into the casing is probably more challenging than getting it out, but the trick is to fold it really tightly, and then once it's in the bag, start unrolling it and pulling it apart. This took a while, so enjoy the moon rising over the mountain in the distance. Yep, still at it. When I finally got it, we put back on the fittings, and that was that.
I'm really pleased with how clean the tank was able to get, the water tank was able to get. I was concerned that I may have had to get a new one, and from the looks of it, I definitely don't. It was super easy to clean, and I'm really glad that I got my dad's help on it, just because the last few days I've been working on the boat completely by myself, and we're in lockdown, so there's like no social activity, and I enjoy being by myself on the boat, but it was just nice to have like extra human interaction, you know, working on a common goal. That felt good, so I'm glad for his help. Up next, I have to get the hoses replaced, and so it's the input hose and the output hose. Those have to get replaced, and I will just replace the hose clamps, or I think in the UK they call it like jiggies or something like that. Anyway, if you know, let me know down below. What's it called in the UK? Other than that, I mean, thankfully this whole system has been pretty easy to work with so far. In the future, I'm considering putting on a filter just to make the water a little bit nicer to drink if I have to drink it. And yeah, that's it.